it's getting a little more important, or yeah, it's more important that I am able to come live to you all. It's one thing to be able to make the videos, but it's another thing to actually be able to come live with you all and be able to interact with you all. So, again, this was just a testing being done so I can see how this will go. Let me charge my computer so I can see how this will go. So I'll be able to run it back or play it back later and then see how it's actually going. So yeah, so that way I see how it's going. I'll be able to run it back later on. But I guess while I'm on here, I could touch on a few things. We have a lot going on right now, y'all. Like all over. Okay. In Africa, there are things going on near Arizona, California. She's New York. Okay, so like things are going on, things are taking place, and it's one thing to say we will not be operated or we will not operate out of fear. Okay, it's another thing to be aware, raise that consciousness, and be aware of what's taking place. So we're gonna start with this. You all will always hear me say, 9 out of 10 always hear me say grand rising to you all. You 9 out of 10 will never hear me say good morning. And I have a reason for that. And that reason is part of why I'm here as well. Whenever you mourn, it's never a good thing. It's not a good thing. So, you got all these people around here saying, good morning, cursing itself. Because the mourning, to mourn, cry, M-O-U-R-N, is not a good thing. We're taught when people die, we mourn. So, y'all just give me some time because I'm going to get into all of that. Because we are energy and energy never dies. Energy moves on, proceeds to the next mission in life, but energy doesn't die. So there's 2 ways now they got you. You mourning. You mourning about something that you shouldn't be mourning for when people leave this plane and go into another plane. Hopefully they've been living their life right. So they will be going on. They will be moving on. You have all these people telling folks, this one didn't make it. That one didn't make it. Didn't make it where? Because the truth is unfolding. And no one dies. We are energy. We are the energy. So with that being said, we possibly go on. We possibly, migrate into another form. But we don't die. And I'm sure a lot of you all can hear the little one in the background saying, where are you? Where are you? So again, this was nothing but a test run. So, yeah, I guess that part doesn't really matter. Mute audio. Let me see what this says on your chat. Let me see what's going on with this thing. Let me try to move around here a little bit too. So yeah, we never die. It's not about dying. The energy moves on. And it's all a mechanism to have us deceived. To have us deceived from what's truly going on. So I'm just gonna touch on this for a moment. We gotta wake up, y'all. We as a people. When I say we, I mean we as a people. Y'all excuse me though because I just got the shower and I'm like dressing myself with y'all. Sorry, but we as a people are waking up. Waking up. We are going through a great awakening where the truth is being revealed. So, be it that I step on a toe or two, it's all something for you to take back to the Creator, take back to higher up, and get that confirmation. Everything isn't for everyone, but I guess since the Spirit got me going in this mode this morning, we'll just touch on a few things that the Spirit comes or that my higher self brings to mind. So, one being the good morning thing. Again, good morning. I'm not mourning over anyone. So, I will tell you all grand rising, rich rising, great awakening, because you are gods and goddesses. Made in the liking of the image, right? So, that's exactly who we are, gods and goddesses. And that's just the truth. Now, I will do my best not to get carried away with this stuff, right? Because sometimes the Spirit will get within me where I just like let it all out. But yeah, most importantly, like I said, starting with the whole good morning thing, that's not going to work. We're coming into a transition. There is a shift taking place. So I guess we've broken down the words enough. Good morning. We're not mourning over anything. We don't want to mourn over anything. And then when it's just a lot. When you're mourning, what are you mourning for? Because this energy is not dead. I guess that's what I'm really trying to say to y'all. The energy is not deceased. So what are we? What are we mourning? Even the energy, possibly energy, right? But the energy, the inner God that is within all of us. That crown chakra that is connected to the divine, which is like our Christ, helps us to connect. Our crown chakra, our Godhead, helps us to connect to the divine, to the cosmos. Yeah. And that's a fact. So, there's a lot that we are not told. There's a lot that is not really touched on with us. And I just ask that you all prepare yourself because the truth is coming out. So, you'll hear things that maybe possibly don't sound accurate to what we have all been taught. Now is that time to strip away everything that you have been taught. Purge it. Because if you hold on to any of that, it will be a stumbling block with your ascension process. Something's going to stop it. You're going to get in that way where you're not going to be able to proceed because something of that old way of that old person is still lacking there. So it's becoming a barrier. Okay? So we want to rid ourselves from a lot of things that we were taught and told previously, past life, as kids and all of that, because it's all bullcrap. So, again, I guess the true point in this, I guess my water's on. The true point in this message is that we have to be a lot more aware of what is going on. Spend more time in nature. Go out and talk to the sun. Go out and talk to the trees. Spend more time in nature. More time in nature is the best thing that any of us could do. But yeah, I don't see like this. If you all see that, that's drawn that I did coming from my meditation. While I was in meditation, I kept seeing a certain image, so I'm starting to bring all of those images to the pen and the paper now. Um, but yeah, y'all. So just please, please, please be cautious of what is going on. Be cautious of. Be cautious of the people that you have around you. Sorry for my water. Be cautious of those that you have around you. And why? Because people are now coming around you to take your energy. You have people that haven't been around you, you know, for a while, a couple months, maybe a year or so, and now they're wanting to come back around, wanting to communicate. Possibly even, as a brother spoke the other day, someone that you had a horrible soul tie with, they're trying to come back around now to, like they're trying to rekindle. Don't go for it. Don't go for it. Mind you, I was put to this test, y'all. I was put to this exact test. Someone that I used to communicate with, that I actually had dealings with. Hey, where you been? I've been looking for you. The whole 9 yards. A few moments after being around this person, it was just like, oh yeah. I knew it was the reason why I stopped communicating with you. And yeah, fam, I'll also be going, possibly I'll be giving some information on my own lip gloss information. So ladies, stay tuned. But yeah, so a lot of things that we, I guess I can say, shouldn't do, or that we should be aware of, that we're not really aware of the attachments that people cause and bring into our lives. And that is that negative soul tie. So I'm not sure what the soul tie is to you all, but y'all let me know what y'all see this soul tie as. Because in my book, a soul tie, especially a negative soul tie, is something that you don't want to have attached to. I believe all of us are soul ties. We communicate, we link up with each other. That's that soul tie, but some of those soul ties need to be cut. So I'm not gonna go off on a topic today, which is just a test. But we gotta wake up, y'all. We gotta wake up fast. A lot of us are calling ourselves African American, and we the true Native American Indians. We will not stand for this. It is your mission to do your research. It's one thing to watch the videos and do all of that. That's fine. I'm not knocking anyone because I have my certain people that I still watch their videos. My elders and a few other peers that I still watch their videos, even though I'm becoming to make my own. But when you search and you do that seeking for yourself, a lot of you, the spirit is going to nudge you to start opening your mouth to possibly right the wrongs of the nonsense. So I know I was sitting in I was linked up with a sister about a year ago. Y'all go check her out if you haven't checked her out. If she resonates with you, her name is Shayna Carter. She's on YouTube. She's on Instagram as well. I'm sorry. She's on YouTube and she's on Facebook. But on YouTube, it's Swords. The Swords of My Father. Swords from My Father is her channel. And at one point she was speaking on there's a certain group of people. You have like that first outcoming, and then you have this next outcoming of basically like it was a line. So it's like a a small awakening process going on, and then those people had to awaken and grow, and then it's like the divine set out another group. Now that next group, as she explained, it was like that. We're not gonna say more powerful group, but it was involved in the women remembering who they are and taking a stand. Now she didn't get into so much detail. The detail part I was able to, after the videos were resonating with me, I was able to go sit in my studies or even start to go into my meditations, and then I was able to see what the spirit was delivering to me that was connected to what she was saying. So it's like a chain link. Ladies, you must know who you are. Okay? We have all been told the bullcrap lie. The creator is a man. Uh, the Godhead is a man. Possibly when the sun came involved, actually, the sun is that male aspect. So where did the sun come from? The mother. We're going to go back real quick. And I wasn't thinking of putting it up like this, but we're going to go back for a moment. And this is just to help some of you, those that it resonates with, it will resonate with you. In the beginning, right? It was like a spirit that moved upon the water. And then things started being birthed. The feminine aspect is what that was. So hear me right now. I'm not knocking the male aspect, but the feminine aspect is that creator. Now, yes, on the topo, she did conceive, she did birth that son. Yet, at the end of the day, all of this is going on because we have not been operating in the truth for so long. We have not been operating in the truth. People are afraid to speak up on the truth. I'm not doing it. I got my place. I got my elders above me. I have my ancestors. The truth of the matter is we all are about to have a great awakening. And those that do not awaken and those that act like they don't see it, they can't adhere to it, those that are so stuck on the how can I say it, the patriarchal system, if that's what you're holding on to, you're going to fall. Because the new earth is here. We're all going through an ascension process right now. So that's why it's so important now to raise your vibration, get outside as much as you can with your shoes off. When you can, I lay on the ground and do my meditation with the sun, connect with him, because like he's going to give you some juice. He's going to deliver some information. You go into those meditations and you connect with your higher self. It's the best thing that could have ever happened to me. Getting involved with my feminine aspect, my heart chakra, gaining control of here, and letting here operate first. So when I, did the simulation, some of you may understand, or some of you may already have heard. A lot of us view the aspects of the masculine and the feminine, feminine being the heart area. So, with that being said, I'm gonna try not to take this video on so long. We're just gonna get, and look y'all, I'm looking at the water, and I'm sure y'all can't even see it, but I'm looking at the water. So yeah, I just wanna expand on that a little bit. When I noticed my angel numbers, it's something that has been growing with me. Okay, it's been growing. So you're gonna see with this awakening, some people are gonna see certain things. I had to stop and back up a little bit, slow down. One of the things you will acknowledge and start to see is synchronicities. You may think of something and then it may happen. You may get an intuition and then you may see it happen. You may see the angel number somewhere and then realize that it's a connection. We are going through an awakening process. And with that being said, like my elder stated, I would love for everyone to go. Yet everyone is not going to receive this information the way that I received it. Even in the beginning, I was like, "You want me to talk about God as a man? You want me to slide him over?" Mm-mm. And the more I grew in my on my spiritual journey, I realized that that is my place. That is my place to come and share with you all what I'm learning. So to those of you who, not even what I'm learning, what I'm remembering. See, because when we go into this meditation state and we sometimes tap into that past life, even when you're not directly intending on tapping into the past life, this is information that we are remembering. We are remembering this information. For some reason, we were put to sleep. So it's up to us to remember, awaken, remember who we are, and proceed as such. So as for this sample live, I guess I can let you all know that when you hear me speak, I will be doing videos on touching on certain things, astrology, meditation. I also will be uploading some meditation, I'm not going to say videos, but some meditation information as well, some guided affirmations, some guided meditation information, because I'm learning that kingdom was our imagination. We got to tap into that pineal gland. If they can keep us from tapping into our pineal gland, they can keep us from gaining our power. If they can keep us from connecting with the divine and knowing that we have chakras aligned within our body, from our root up to our crown, and our crown representing our higher self, our Godhead, that piece that connects us to the divine. If they can keep us away from doing that, that is the true mission. We on to the now. True mission. So now we know it's not about Hebrew Israelite. It's not about that. It has nothing to do with that. So I'm sure some people might not like what they see, but my place is to be direct and be upfront and honest with y'all. It may be about a chosen Hebrew group, but it has nothing to do with an Israelite. I was with this group, so it's no bashing. One thing about it, and the truth is as so. When you research and stop letting people tell you who you are, what's going on, start letting people tell you what this says, right? You will come and God will deal with you. So you will realize that a lot of these groups, spiritual groups, uplifting groups, they are self-ordained. They're self-ordained. So if you're self-ordained, first of all, you can't be too divine. So women, ladies, and I'm not knocking the brothers, because they have their way of trapping the men too. Ladies, if you are in these situations where you are being told not to speak, a woman's place is to learn from the man, know your role, you don't speak up when it comes to the higher up, the Holy Spirit doesn't deal with you, that's all a lie. That's all a lie. It's a lie. It's just like saying the sky's purple. Sometimes. But everyone says it's just like saying the sky's green. It's a lie. So I never thought I would see myself up before you all sharing this, because at one point I was like, oh no. But the truth is as so, and how else will our people remember who they are unless those of us who are coming into that know are realizing it and sharing it. I'm sorry, y'all. I had like the little librarian nose real quick. So unless we are sharing this information and helping our siblings and coming together, um, it's not gonna work. All of that. Oh, well, I don't like her because she looks like this, or I don't like her because she looks like that. Listen, we all come from one spirit. That one source and energy is experiencing life throughout different avenues, through all of us, through all of us. So, with that being said, hopefully we can stop looking at each other like, mm, and then like, oh, hey, I got some talent through that person. I got some skill through that person over there. So, you know, again, this was supposed to be a test live, and I started going. Um, so I'm thankful for our ancestors and the spirit that is helping me, motivate me. Also, that came to me with the initiation to even come live today. I think I'll make a video. I'll cut this off and I'll actually make a video titled Shadow Work. Because I like I said, the shadow work really helped me out. It sounds strange. It sounds like, what the frick is that? But ironically, listening to my elder, the shadow work is what helped me remove the fear. It was a fear. I didn't want to come on live. I didn't want to do this. I was sitting here all day long and just like, watch me a video, click it, click it, click it. Gain all the knowledge, and then I heard that one person tell me one day was like, "You got all that knowledge, what you gonna do with it?" Nothing. I'm gonna sit here and enjoy this knowledge, find my way of applying that knowledge to myself. And that's not so. So if I have anyone here that chimes in later on, because I'm learning to read this screen to see how this goes. I don't know if anyone's here during the live, but if you have that notion to get out of that comfort zone, I am one to tell you I was afraid of stepping out of my comfort zone. And now I can say stepping out of my comfort zone was the best thing that happened to me. So it's wonderful to start being able to connect with others and so on and so forth. So, like I said, y'all, we all have a lot that we're waking up to. Hopefully I didn't put too much in this video to where it's like throwing something off. But yeah, we gotta wake up. We gotta wake up and take our rights, because the ascension process is now. We were told, how did they tell us? Rapture. I was speaking to one of my elders, and I was kind of frantic or worried, and like he said, you have nothing to be worried about, because when whatever happens, you're gonna be out of here. And I was like, what? Okay. But if I don't complete my mission and tap into what it is from my past life that has me here now, because now as the truth comes out, some of us were chosen. Some of us chose to be here this time around, to come back to help raise the vibration of the land, also to help awaken certain siblings. And some of us are here due to a soul mission not completed in a past life, which is also a parallel reality, but I won't tap too much into that right now. So dealing with one of the siblings, and they did like a small reading, not even a small reading, but that thing got deep. And after we sat for a moment, I realized what really it was. He was like, doing it. He's like, I can't tell you exactly what it is, but you have a reason that you're here, and you have to find it and complete it this time, or you'll come back. That's something else they don't tell us about this reincarnation thing. Y'all don't want to tell us about that. I want to know why. tap into that energy of our true self, then we will realize that we have that power to leave this realm. It might be a dome, but there is a possible way to leave here. So like I said, it's ironic that we were told a certain thing would take place, and it's happening now. It's just not in the way they stated. So if I could share anything with anyone, it would definitely be, you know, get on raising that vibration. Try ridding yourself from anything that you have been taught. If I can guide you all to anyone that is of magnificent help to me when it comes to my meditation and my growth, it would be Isis Wisdom. Love her. I got chills when I just said her name. Love her. At first, I used to be like, this lady, something wrong with her. She's weird. What's going on? And over time, I started being able to realize that she was heaven sent. The way I see her now, Isis Wisdom is Isis Wisdom. Isis is the true Isis, Isis Ma'at from, a time before that we all learned about. So yeah, I thank you all for chiming in. And like I said, I'm also going to do and post something later on relating to the shadow work and how we can start ridding some of our negative trauma and negative traits so that we can become light beings and we can proceed to the new earth. I thank you all that did chime in or did check out the video, and I'll be back with you all soon. I'm going to check and see how this live recorded or how this got transferred over to YouTube. Talk to you all soon. Peace and light and high vibrations and high frequency to you all.